Okay guys, welcome back. Today we have closed the Riverbend Repo because we're going to build our new truck dealership. That's right. We've got some new semi trucks in game. Now it's time to put those things to work. We're going to build out a cool trucking company and maybe do some trucking jobs in the future. So let's go jump in the Ram pickup. We're going to head out and find some land because we need to build a nice shop for this truck dealership. Obviously we're going to do some side trucking and logistical work, but let's jump in. We'll go find a piece of land. That's the first thing on the list. And then the second thing will be to customize out some semi trucks and bring them on back to the new dealership or shop, you should call it. But yeah, first things first, let's go find some land. We're back in Riverbend Repo in downtown Riverbend Springs, so it should be a good spot to build this truck facility not too far from that shop. I like to keep everything close by in case we got to get to the other one. So let's go ahead into downtown and see if we can find a nice piece of land for us. Alrighty, here we go. So as you guys know, that's the equipment dealer right there. You've got the gas station, the casket, and then we've got some land around back, I think somewhere. If we pull over here, there is a nice piece of land which is downtown, and then that'll give us good availability for customers to come in and check out the truck. So right up here, look at this. They got a lot of dead corn. The farmer let it wither there, so there's nothing left of it. It's just needs to get mowed down there. We're next to a lumber company, which is actually pretty good because we can do some trucking jobs for them in the free time. You know, lumber's a pretty good material to get trucked across the state. Everyone needs wood, so works out good. Anyhow, I think we're gonna jump into construction mode and start building right here. This has got direct road access to the city, as you can see. Let's jump in and get building. But before we do, guys, if you end up enjoying today's video, make sure to drop a thumbs up down below. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, I would appreciate it if you did. So here we go, guys. First things first, let's go ahead and get rid of all this old corn here. This will give us a good amount of space to build. We're just going to clear it all out, make it all grass again. That's step one to the build, and then we'll place down the shop. We've got a custom shop, which is actually pretty nice. Finally been able to get some custom buildings in so we can build out a nice shop for this dealership. And for those that know, we kind of had a truck dealership running last game in FS25, so we're going to try and bring it back a little bit, bring in some Kenworths and some Peterbilts, all the good brands. So, all right, there we go. We got it all almost back to normal here. And there you go, all back to normal. So I think the next thing we're going to do is we're going to place down the shop. So let's switch on over. And here it is. It's an 81 by 120 shop. It's actually pretty nice. You got an overhead door there. It's actually a pretty big size one. Small door for vehicle access. And then you got the side door. So we're going to check it out once we get in. But as you can see, there's like a full office and everything. So that's going to be pretty cool. Let's place it down how we want it. I'm thinking something like this could be good if we've got some sort of road access on this side. Right about there. Looks good. All right. So we got our shop placed down. We got some work to do for those that know. I want to clear out this tree right here. We're going to build in the road going up through here and then connect to this back door. Also, we can have road access to the front through that. But anyhow, first things first, let's just switch over to the concrete. There we go. Complete it all there. And then obviously we got to smooth out all the driveway like this, connect it up, make a nice smooth driveway. All right, that looks good. Next things up, I think we're going to place some trees or some plants around the area. As you know, it's kind of all open back here. I kind of like these trees. These are pretty nice. We're going to put them in the back area, like through here. Maybe switch it up, do a couple different ones through here. There we go. It adds a little bit of nice privacy for the property too, because it is going to be a dealership. So that looks good. I do have a couple more things we want to add is some fencing along the front side. We obviously have some shrubs too, which we can place down. You can see right here. Look at that. Place those alongside the building right there, and then some fencing. So these fences are actually pretty cool. I like to place these down going this direction. There we go. And then we'll take it over to there. And then this one can go right through here. And then finally, we got to go get a chainsaw, cut these trees down, and then this driveway is going to go out to here. Or actually, maybe we don't even need to do that. What we could do is go right through here. Let me show you. We're going to draw it out right to there, and we don't have to really do any tree work. So that actually keeps it nice, and there's still enough clearance for semi-trucks to get through, which was our main concern there. So right about through there. Looks good. And then we're going to take out these little plants that are growing. Okay, so the driveway turned out great. As you can see, we get the road access to the side, which is great. This will be kind of our front sales area. That'll be like more service department in the back because we got a lot of space in the shop, which we will check out. So the last things we got to do is add some lights and decorations. These lights are actually pretty cool. I've seen these before. This actually probably work. There's a few different ones, but maybe just some of these would be nice stadium light. We'll place it down right there and one in the back just like that. All right, last things is some decorations. So let's see if we can add anything cool to the property. I know we can maybe add a statue. We got a nice bench right here. We can place this along the building, kind of on the side right here. There we go. So if anyone wants to sit down, but that looks pretty good. I think we're going to go check out the shop, guys, and then we're going to customize ourselves some custom semi trucks for the new shop. We got some low loaders to go with it, and I think we're actually going to run our first trucking job today. Depends on timing, so let's go check out the shop. First impressions, it's actually pretty nice. I like it just being very simple. We don't have anything crazy going on like custom driveways or anything, so that's nice. Just a simple driveway. We got the man door on the side. There we go. Check it out. All right. I think I've seen these shops before. It's pretty nice. Let's turn on the lights. Oh, nice. Bright LEDs. That's what we're looking for. Let's let some natural air in here, or fresh air, should we call it. Look at that. That's a nice door. A little loud, but it is on a couple hydraulics, and it's a big door, so it kind of needs that. And that's max height, so it should clear any semis we're looking to get in here. Obviously, we get some shelving there. We got a little office or bathroom. Okay, the restroom right here. Look at that. Oh, pretty nice. Actually, not too bad. Get a mirror in here. Hey, look at that. There's me looking good. All right. And then we've got, I think, a couple more things. I think the office is on the side. Yep, here's the office. Pretty nice, too, I do have to say. I like this office. You got dual monitors here. Whiteboard if we want to draw anything on there, you know, anything to do at the dealership. We've got a little bit of a service department that's saying with this back door. This will be like our service department. Ooh, look at this one. This is the door that folds like a taco, and it's got the hydraulic straps that pull it up just like that. That actually works out good. I like that. Takes a little bit less stress on the door there. And that's the full shop for you. So now that we've checked that out, I think the next thing we're going to do, bring over some trucks and low loaders. We should be able to fit about 2 setups right about here to start, and maybe we could get a third one, but we're going to start with 2. Let's head into the shop and customize ourselves some nice semi-truck setups. All right, so the first one's going to be a gigantic Kenworth T800. Look at this thing. It's totally custom, and it's got like the sleeper cab extended. This thing's got all the options on it, so we just got to go through some simple options and see how we like it. I think these tires look pretty cool. And then we get the front bumper. We're going to leave that red, and we might actually change the end up the color at the end to a blue. Oh, look at that. We can do the final wrap. That looks cool. So that's like the design pattern. At the back, we can add a headache rack, and then the color we're going to go with, I think it's going to be like a blue. Oh, that looks sweet. It looks like a classic older semi, but also it's the modern new semi, Kenworth T800. So that looks great. Let's go ahead and buy this thing. $87,000. All right, so that's the first semi. The next semi we're building out is the International, guys. We're going to do a nice sleeper cab, but we're going to customize this thing to kind of be our own thing. Not anything with soaring transit. We're going to do the dual exhaust, the intake. Let's take a look at those. That's on the side there. I think we're going to take that off. We'll just leave that standard. Sun shield, air horns. Let's see, additional lights. We got all those on. And then for the color, I think we're going to go with like this. So we need a nice classic semi, then we get a modern one. And then let's see, for the rims, we'll go blacked out. And look at that. This thing turned out pretty clean. I like how this looks. Pretty simple. And then we got to get some low loaders for these things. So we got a couple of different trailer options. We can do this one though. This is the best low loader. This is a base game one too, which is pretty awesome. We're going to customize this out. Let's go chrome rims. There we go. And then let's go 1, 2. Those 220,000, 214,000 for both of those. And here we are. Look at this thing. It looks good in the sunlight. And then the lights look awesome. Okay, very cool. Let's go ahead and get hooked up to this thing. And we've actually got one more thing to buy. We're going to load it up on our trailer. So let's get these hooked up, and then we'll buy one more thing that we've got planned. All right, next up is the International. This thing turned out clean as well. I mean, it's a good color combo, and I think it actually is an orange. I wasn't looking at it correctly in the shop, but it matches the trailer. As you can see, that bit on the trailer, that's actually awesome. Look at that. It blends in pretty well. That's pretty cool. All right, so we got these things hooked up. Now it's time to buy that last thing we need to load onto this trailer right here. And we're going to need a heavy-duty skid steer. So we got the snow tracks, the block tracks for this Caterpillar. I love the block tracks. Those things look sweet. They got such a good 3D texture. This is the 265 skid steer by Cat. So we're going to buy one of these. And we got a pair of pallet forks to go with this thing. So let's fire it up. There we go. Yeah, this thing is awesome. This is going to be good to have around the shop, kind of move some stuff around. Or if we have trucking jobs where we need to load it up ourselves, we'll bring this thing along with us. And the nice thing about having a skid steer is you can load it up on this back portion right here on the back of the trailer, set down the forks, and then you can load up everything on the front right here. So that works out pretty good. We'll show you how that works. We can strap it down right there, right there. And look at that. That thing's not going anywhere. Then we're going to get hooked up to the Kenworth. We're going to drive this thing on back to the new truck dealership. Good thing is we're not too far. We got to just take like a half-a-mile drive, and we'll be back. We'll be backing these things in towards the shop. That'll be good. We test out our backup skills again. Sometimes we're good, sometimes we're not. So we'll have to wait and see how it turns out. So we're going to crank a right here. These are going to be going into the front entrance. So there we go. Look at that wide turn there. Hang a left right there. We're almost back at the shop. And the nice thing is having that lumber yard across gives us enough room to back into the shop. You'll kind of see we're going to line it up right through here. And then we'll back into the new shop. Look at this. All right, we're looking good. The trailer might bottom out. I think we got some work to do on that right about that point, and then you're good going down. Look at that. That worked out great. All right, first semi is back, and look at that thing. I love the blue, too. It turned out really good. We got the cat on the back. We'll leave this on here until we do our first job next time, but let's go grab the last semi truck, get that thing back, and then we'll close up the shop for the day. And the sounds on this thing are insane. Look at the cab, too. As you guys know, this is like the base game semi that they did an absolute killer job on, so we're going to take a right up here. The black rims look awesome on this, too. I haven't really seen it with this, and this is the first time doing the color combo like this for me on this semi. I usually do the other Soaring Eagle Transit Company, but this is a new one. So, all right, we're gonna get on back to the shop, back this thing in, guys. But so far, everything's been great today. If you guys have been enjoying this video and you want to see us come back for like an episode 2, make sure to hit the like button down below so we can continue making more. Jeez. Okay, so this thing has got to be slowed down correctly. I think we slammed on the brakes. We lost a little bit of control there. All right, let's line this thing up perfectly. Here we go, boys. No room for mistakes. There we go. Looks good. And then we're gonna be putting this on the left side of the door. So right through there. And then down the ramp. Looks good. And there we go. We got the trucks on back. Let's close up the shop for the day. The giant overhead door hopefully doesn't hit the truck. I think it should be good. Look at that. Jeez, that's close for comfort there. Alrighty. Well, guys, thanks for checking out today's video. If you want to see us come back, remember, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.